Hey guys, what's up? It's Deniz from Deniz World of Bodybuilding. It seems like the Maryland muscle machine, Kevin Levrone, wants to do a little comeback. I do say a little comeback because he will not step on stage again, okay? So if you really thought that, then you're wrong. And I think it's really rational and really makes sense that he shouldn't do another comeback, because it will be worse than his last, which was 3 years ago. But other than that, I think it's pretty interesting. So he wants to do a transformation for the length of 11 weeks. His goal is to put 15 pounds of muscle in 11 weeks. And I will talk about my thoughts on his wish. And he said, so how will that happen? And he listed his team. So his whole medical protocol is from this firm. The new gym he went to is Exile Fitness, which people will probably know if you follow him. His nutrition is by another dude. His meal prep is by a meal company. So he really has a huge theme behind him for this. And of course, this will help to push his own brand again, like his comeback did help it too. So he looks like this right now. So it's definitely still pretty jacked, guy, obviously, but we know that there are really more massive versions of Kevin. Here he looks smaller, definitely much smaller than in his last comeback, so to say. So he has a great point to starting point, so to say. And this 15 pounds will, I think, definitely make a difference if he will hit it, which I'll talk later on. And here he talks about it again. And which are, here at this post, you actually have some more stats and facts. So his current weight is 218 pounds, which is pretty good too. Really. He probably is natural right now, or probably doing TRT. Okay, he's probably on TRT right now. But like I said, still like 218 pounds is still pretty good. At his body weight and body fat of 13%, which is not a lot too. Real 13% body fat is not a lot. Most of the guys in your internet you will see will kind of look, defined, but way off from contest shape, and they'll put in things like, I'm currently sitting at 6-7% of body fat, and in reality it's more like 13 to 14%. So people are always, exaggerating, and when they have a profit, and underestimating when they have a profit too. So I think these 13% is a true measurement, because he doesn't seem like he is fatter or something like that, or the opposite. So his goal is to lose a lot of body fat, from 13% to 6% is a huge transformation, especially for 11 weeks, but it's possible. And his goal also is to get to 235 pounds. So actually, when he's 218 and he'll get 235, it will be 17 pounds that he would gain of muscle, and at the same time losing body fat. So he would gain lots of muscle, way more than that 15 or 17 pounds he spoke about. So actually, is it possible? I think it is possible. He has the medical help. He is doing a diet for that. And at the same time, it is Kevin Levrone. He was once more jacked than that, especially in his prime. He was way heavier. So he had, at one time, he had way more muscles than his current goal. So it would be a muscle memory type of thing. So if you, let's say, if 280 pounds was his biggest, and he would have to really gain 15 pounds of new muscle in 11 weeks, that would be much different than a guy who used to be 270, 200 pounds, 280 pounds or something like that. Do you get what I mean? I think you do. So it is a muscle memory type of thing. At the end of his goal, he still won't be the 1998 Kevin Levrone or something like that. But that's impossible either way. He'll never look like that anymore. But I think he got it after he did his comeback. He realized that, and lots of fans realized that. That thought that was possible. But 235 pounds at 6% will look damn awesome if he really will achieve that. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he look like Mr. Mole or something. He'll definitely look very, very good when he would reach his goal. So I do think it's possible for Kevin, to be honest. And he even posted his meal plan. The not so good thing is that some measurements you don't clearly can read. You don't see anything. You don't see the calories. Of course, you could calculate the calories. That's true. I may do that. But like for example with the peanut butter, you don't see how much grams. You can only guess because it's cut off. And I don't think it's cut off for him. He didn't do it for purposely, but I think it was just a bad screenshot. So he has 6 meals, not including his post-workout shake and his intra-workout shake too, and those are 3 Rice Krispie treats post-workout. And he also has a cheat meal 2 times a week, one after his legs day. That's what you really would consider cheat day. 5 Guys triple bacon burger and regular fry post-workout meal. And a back day is all you can eat sushi as a post-workout. So both are as a post-workout meal, and it's only 2 times a week, which is not that much, but still a fair amount. Okay. And you can clearly see that generally, besides those cheat meals, it's a pretty low-fat diet. Really pretty low. Here you have nearly no fat, especially, other than a couple grams from the oats. Here, no fat at all. Here, no fat at all. Here, no fat at all. Here, very minimum fat. Here, no fat. And here, like I said, I don't know how many grams this peanut butter is, but it's probably not that much, so it's extremely low in fats. Extremely low. But his coach, his dietitian, wrote in the comments that they're also supplementing with omega-3, so he definitely has some extra fish oil in his meal plan, but it's a high carb, low fat diet, which definitely works, especially for him. If you're really interested, you could, like I said, calculate his calories, his total calories a day, and the calories of his cheat meat approximately. And that was my 2 cents on it and the news. So we will have a Kevin Levrone transformation. I like the stuff he did. The Levrone report he did back then, when he was not competing too, which didn't get so much views, but I still enjoyed it a lot. I have to say. So if he would do it right now on his YouTube channel, I think he would definitely get some views and yeah, lots of appreciation from the community. So what do you think about his meal plan? He has lots of cinnamon in every meal. Really, in every meal he eats, not in his shakes, but in every meal he eats, and that's for insulin sensitivity. He only wants his insulin to spike up pre, intra, and post workouts. So it could get interesting. You know, it definitely sounds like an interesting plan and meal plan. So let's see how this transformation will work out for him. And I think, you know, what definitely is the case, I really think that in those 11 weeks, his dietitian will do adjustments. So if he loses weight too fast, he'll adapt. If he gains too much, you know, body weight, he'll adapt. So I don't think that this plan is set in stone. So this could look totally different in 1 or 2 weeks or in 3 weeks. So if you want to follow that, really calculate it and, you know, adjust it for your own body and weight, you know, range and things like that. There are many things that come into that. So what do you think about Kevin's transformation? I hope he'll do YouTube videos to, you know, keep us up. I think YouTube videos are way more valuable when you have a 20-minute video which you can really watch other than a 1 minute, you know, Instagram video. So subscribe to my channel. I definitely want to get 3,000 subscribers till the Mr. Olympia 2019. So subscribe. Bye.